Welcome to welcome to Comic Book Business News, this special election night edition. Here it is, election night 2024. Will it be Kamala Harris as the 47th president, or yet again former President Trump, who was 46th president, like another term, a term after the term? What was this? TR or something, or somebody for the 19th century? One of those guys with gigantic stomachs. So maybe Trump and his bull mooses will, you know, like be like MAGA triumph, while Kamala is breaks glass window, 1,000 glass with ceilings. It does something Hillary Clinton almost did. It becomes the first female president. That would become almost inspiring. Even to me, a guy, that would be. I like this is happening. And she's a Democrat, and she was Biden's vice president. So Madam Vice President becomes Madam President. It's almost like that television series where Madam Secretary becomes Madam Vice President, becomes Madam President. I think it was on one of the terrestrials, but it's always a favorite. And by the way, this is an issue of political Josh, not Josh, the other Josh. So basically, you're here a little bit about the election. It's only 20 minutes, but whatever. Like I know, like Eric Larson sometimes is outspoken with cover whoever's president is on the cover, and you've got a little bit about Obama, and then you've got a little bit about like Savage Dragon almost was voted president, and the little joke was, "Hey, I'm kind of like Ralph Nader a little bit," So it was Dragon versus two Democratic candidates, and then I think how he's president was, like he really didn't like George W. Bush, so along with a lot of people, and he loved Obama, and so he was on the cover with Obama, and hated Trump. So Trump's a big giant creature, like Osama bin Laden was a big giant creature. The people he hates gets depicted that way. So basically, that's kind of the way. That's sort of like he tries, and sometimes, like in my comics, which I deal with in the Middle East a lot, in my Maccabee Lady comics, I deal with people like Zipney Livni, Shimon Peres, sort of positively, and like of course, people who are popularly known villains like Nasrallah, had Maccabee Lady, laser melt his face, and I had a crazy death to Nasrallah almost identically happened recently. I think the Israelis just blew him up. Kind of a ironic twist, maybe I predicted it. And Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, and another one, I had Maccabee Lady kidnap him to be tried in Jerusalem, like in the 50s. Eichmann was sort of arrested by the Mossad because Ahmadinejad was at the time a huge villain who was trying to build a nuclear bomb to blow Israel up. Everybody hated this guy. Luckily, he lost the election, so his own country just voted him out. He was seen as probably too crazy, even for Iran. So why send anybody after him? You could just have him voted out. It was actually during the time when Iran was becoming more moderate. Anyway, temporarily moderate, then a conservative return. I think the guy's name was Raini. And then Ronnie, who's Raizi. And then Raini was moderate, then Raini was, or Ryrie was a conservative. And then recently I think I think that Kamala will definitely win in Pennsylvania, and I think that New England will be definitely where will be definitely a huge, like Bernie will deliver the Democrats New England, and don't count out Michigan their win. Don't count out Ohio or the West Coast will get Washington State, Oregon, and California. I think, unfortunately, Trump will get a lot of Western states like Nevada. He'll get Arizona, and I don't know. Some states could go either way. But then again, she wins in South Carolina, both Carolinas and Georgia, and I think she might win in definitely Delaware and Maryland and Virginia and West Virginia. Kind of like them there. Wisconsin, you don't know. They kind of might. They kind of might not. Then again, Illinois, which is Obama country, and will probably go for her. And you see, it's like Trump gets the most of the South, you know, and then and then both coasts sort of go for Kamala and basically the Ohio country and the manufacturing belt, except for Wisconsin and Minnesota. And Trump also gets the West. A lot of votes he'll get, minus Texas and Louisiana and Mississippi, and maybe Kentucky will be not that much votes. So he'll get certain things, but he won't get the huge states like Pennsylvania and other states. By the way, Jersey is definitely a Kamal state, I must tell you. You know, Garden States for Kamal. You know, there's a few MAGAs, but I don't think enough. Sorry, Trump. And, well, I don't care about that. But I think that Bernie, I see. I saw the stupidest thing on Twitter. This guy was had a PSA graded PSA graded Donald Trump limited edition trading card. Well, I got my uh, Bernie Sanders card from last time Bernie was running. For it was like $10. I didn't even need to pay $1 billion for it. I just sent in $10 and got my Bernie card. Bernie the man. I don't even have to get a PSA rated. It's cool. Have it in my room. And like the cool thing is donate and you get perks. And I got my Bernie Sanders poster, which I framed. Obama is cool too. I got a basketball. I used to work with him. I so I used to work in one of his offices as a consultant. So a friend helped me get it. But actually, it's quite a good basketball. Too bad we don't have a hoop around here. But then exclusive collectibles tend not to you don't want to use them or they turn into crap. Played with it a little already. So if this was a more advanced show, I would of course have comments or work on my show a little bit. Please feel free to subscribe. I need the subscriptions. I'm kind of looking like a loser. I have a nice amount, but it's like I beat some people, but I would like to get at least 20 subscriptions by the end of next year. I kind of hate my cousin and her lousy music B-Ray. So here's hoping, by the way, in world politics, a little break in world politics, Vladimir Zelensky is putting up quite an effort against Russia. And we hope this guy is successful and you know yeah, this bobbled my Vladimir Zelensky wallet. And let's hope Zelensky wins. And yeah, we hope he wins. Yeah, we hope this guy wins. Because Moldavia and Ukraine are working closer towards EU membership, and NATO will take Zelensky in soon with its loving arms. And I think Putin will say, okay, I'm not winning anything with this war. I gotta just say, despite, he's so stupid. He needs Mr. Kim to give him soldiers. It looks like he looks like I'm running out of guys and my weapons suck. Maybe Korea can help me. So I think I'm tired at the fact that I'm to having to deal with this idiot in Russia going, I want a piece of real estate. You completely destroy my country and get it banned from world markets and have sanctions on it, and lose its place among the world powers. Like, I think somebody in the Russian government or army should say, like, step down, Mr. Putin. I think that one guy from Wagner Corps uh, had the idea, maybe let's just get him. That's just like arrest them. You know, and it's too bad that about all the stuff that happened to Alexei Navalny, because he was a good opportunity for an opposition and for like an Russia having a democratically arrested president. So too bad. Oh, am I getting a special warning on my live? So um and also in Israel looks like it's gonna win. Hamas is almost okay. So that's all I'm gonna talk about world politics. So my prediction for 2024, Kamala Harris just barely beats Donald Trump, but that's just my prediction. And that is comic book business news, special election night, 2024, signing off.